Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. Extremely busy day today in Tommy Land. Had, let me see, three mower sales, and I sold a beach bicycle cruiser. So one of the sales I had listed a Craftsman for $200. You may remember the machine. It had the crappy plastic adjuster type handle thing here that stripped out, and I ended up putting a secondary nut and bolt through the plastic to keep the handle from flopping up and down. Gentleman was interested. I said, the handles don't fold down. You're going to have to bring a truck or put it in your trunk. He actually showed up with an SUV and kind of jimmied it in the back. I probably get 1 out of 20 people show up with the truck. I would say mostly everybody shows up with an SUV, and I have to fold the handles down. I help them get it in the SUVs. So this was an oddball one where I couldn't fold the handles down. So he said, I got one. Can I bring it to you and you take a look at it? So he brought it, and I said, I can try to fix this one for you. And he said, no, I don't want to mess with it. I want to take one right now. What will you give me for it? So I told him I would do 30 for this, so that would leave me at 170 cash. He said, what about 150 cash? I said I could do 160 cash. So we settled in the middle, 160. He gave me large sums of money, and so I got this for 40 bucks. So I made a great deal on that Craftsman. I probably paid 20 bucks for it, and hopefully I can turn this 2010 around and make some money on this. So don't know anything about it. He had it folded down. I just did a bunch of other projects. I thought I'd bring you along to take a look at it. This is the engine number. Manufactured 2010, the 5th month, 10th day. May 10th of 2010. So Lawn-Boy 20-inch deck, it says 675 quantum style. Not a bad looking machine. Tread wear doesn't look terribly off. So what do you say we look at this hunk of junk? I got ether ready to go in case it doesn't fire off. So don't know much about this. I just blew off. He had a bunch of grass up here on the top. I just blew it off. I say the first thing we do is put the handle up, because it's going to have to be up anyway to try to start it. Okay, that was easy peasy. Looks like it's a rear wheel drive. Sold at the Home Depot. We can fix it. Call 1-877-TOUGH-SHIT for your Home Depot repairs. Don't see any leaking on the tank. Is there any fuel in it? Yeah, there's fuel in the bottom. So we could take a sample of this, see if it's got water in the fuel. He didn't know anything about non-ethanol fuel. Okay, this dipstick's all over the place. I gotta wipe this down and see what the real reading is. So I think mower season's in full swing. Was kind of dead, but things are picking up. Okay. Oh, let's look at this again. There's not much oil, and it looks kind of crusty. Uh-oh. I just may may have given a bunch of money for a turd. I should have brought out the double turds. Okay, we're better. We're halfway up. I figured it looked halfway decent, but that doesn't mean it wasn't abused. I should be more careful, but I had him here and then the bicycle person at the same time, so I was shifting my salesmanship between two different parties. Okay, not bad on this. It does have some buildup, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's, is this an automatic choke? It is an automatic choke. Let's just pull on it and see if it does anything. Both cables appear to work. There's no broken cables. Okay, so kind of starving for fuel, don't you think? I probably should have taken you down here under the deck and check this out first. Okay, so I got to get rid of all this. It probably doesn't help the rear wheel drive. What do we got over here? We got a big clump of grass. So he's gotten a lot of use out of this thing. What's the blade like? Not bad. It's flat, but it's not sandblasted on the backside. Flat there as well. I can put an edge on that one. Like I said, tread wear is fine. Okay, let's bring it back over and investigate some more. So what do you think it is? Fuel? I'm going to get the turkey baster. It's close by. I don't know if there's enough in the tank, though, to get a good reading. It was really thin on fuel level down there. So I coached him on the Craftsman. I told him to get non-ethanol fuel. He didn't know anything about non-ethanol fuel. Okay, let's... No prime, no choke, ready, start. Okay, it's not ready for us because it's not doing anything. Okay, the fuel level here is minimal. I can't get a good draw on this, so let's scrap that plan. And I guess we'll try starting it. I'm going to get a hand clip for the handle so I can mess with the choke. I wonder if I should put some fuel in here. I've got fresh fuel nearby. Why don't I do that? It's probably too late now. Whatever crappy gas he had it's down into the bowl now. I could get a 1/2-inch opening wrench and check the bowl. Take the bowl off, see if it's got crud. I was trying to help the choke along. Let me grab a half inch open, and I want to drop the bowl. Maybe we can do a quickie quick on this. That way I can sleep tonight. This is my last project of the day. If this is a double turd, I'm going to be up all night fuming. Fuming that gave so much. 40 trade-in value. Okay. What I should do is, I got some vice grips. I'm going to pinch off the fuel line. I'm not prepared for you guys. I keep banging my head on the 10 by 10 canopy that I put up. I'm not used to having to duck to get under it. Okay, so pinch that off. I might have to get a socket. No, I got it. Okay, fuel's leaking out. A little bit of snot down there. So I'll take a little wire, poke that jet. It doesn't look like it's blocked up. I can see through this side of it. I'm going to poke it there on the top. Put this back together. See if we have some luck. Okay, bear with me. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put this back together and try starting it. But once I send you home, I'm going to put another bowl gasket on it. That one's kind of dried out. I may even take the carb off and clean the carb, depending on what we find out. But definitely needs a new bowl gasket, original bowl gasket. I can see a bunch of crap, some buildup. Okay, jet's free and clear. Just banged my head again. It's going to knock some sense into me one of these days. I'm going to have to learn how to duck. Okay, we'll put this back together again. I don't think this is going to make a difference. I didn't see enough contamination in the bowl to really do anything. The jet was not goobered up, so I don't know. The automatic choke could be an issue, but that's free and clear. I'm moving the air vane. Spring is attached. It's springing back into place. It's just doggy at idle. Rough. loosening it. Now we're cooking. Snug that up. Okay, remove the vice grip on the fuel line. The choke is free and clear, so I don't know what our deal is. It's not goobered up. Let's try it again. Okay, kind of surprised about that. Like I said, I didn't think the bowl was that goobered up, but it started, was a little rough, and then it smoothed itself out there after a minute or two. So I'm extremely happy. Sorry about that. I'm missing the center section of my tripod. I have it around here somewhere. I just wanted to get the show on the road. Usually I'm higher off the ground like this. So you only got two sections today. You're closer to the ground. So it makes it a little tipsy. So 2000, what do we got here? 2010. So I'm happy. Like I said, this 675 cleaned itself up after I dropped the bowl. Maybe it was bad gas in the bowl and it was just surging on that. My fresh gas that I added maybe finally got through and started burning. This is the engine number. There's probably a Lawn-Boy number here. They usually have a 5-digit number. Let's look for that. 20-inch cut, 675. The Home Depot repair, don't call us, we'll call you. Okay, I think they put it back here under the trap door. And there it is. This is the model 10641. The serial number 310. You've got the second and third digit is the year. So 310, it's a 2010. The complete serial number is 310065 Again, the model number, this one's the 10641 on the Lawn-Boy. Built 5th month 2010 on the tank. There's the engine serial number 1005105891. $295. Go to www.briggsandstratton.com for further information. So touch up the blade. We'll put some fresh oil in this. That's a little sketchy. Oh yeah, and I'll go through the carb just so I send it out 100% complete. I don't want to send it out and then a week later they say, oh, it's leaking fuel out of the carburetor bowl. So I want to send it out right now in a decent condition. So I'll go through the carb, clean that up, new bowl gasket and a new gasket between the air filter backing plate and the carburetor. It's got a Champion plug. I'll just clean this deck up. I think I've got one of these in the ready pile, the Lawn-Boy self-propel. So there you go. Appreciate you guys coming out. I didn't know what we were going to get into with this Lawn-Boy. He could have hit a rock and I just took it like a dummy, but it ended up working out. It could have been a total disaster, but for 40 in trade value, I made 160 cash. 40 in value for this, I'll be able to probably get 130 to 150 for this. Maybe I'll take a walk around my grass bag section. That always helps them sell. If I can throw a bag on this thing, people love to see that. Anyway, so that was turned out to be a good deal. I can sleep tight tonight knowing that this can be rectified in a short amount of time. As always, please tip your waitress and wait staff. They do an awesome job. They really appreciate the tips. So come back and see me. We'll do another video here coming up. It's always going to be new and exciting at Tommy time. Green and green. You never know what's flying around. Have a good day.